I tried Japan's 80-20 eating rule for a week. The truth about my results. Ever wonder why some of the world's longest living people come from Okinawa, Japan? What if I told you their secret to longevity isn't just about how they eat, but also what they eat? Hey everyone, welcome back to Rapid Vitality Code. I'm your Vitality Guru, and today I put an ancient Japanese practice to the test, the 80-20 eating rule. Now, I am going to try my best to say it correctly. They call it Hara Hachi Bu. Let me know in the comments if I said that correctly. I followed it for a full week, and what happened next completely changed how I think about food. Stay until the end because I'll share 3 game-changing tips you won't hear anywhere else. Plus, a special challenge that could transform your eating habits forever. Before we dive in, let me be real with you. I've tested countless eating strategies over the years, but like many of you, I used to eat until I was stuffed, especially after long, exhausting days. Sound familiar? That's when I discovered this 2,500-year-old Japanese wisdom that completely flipped my mindset. The concept is beautifully simple. Eat until you're 80% full, not 100%. But does it actually work? I put it to the test so you don't have to. The science behind it. Here's what fascinated me. It takes around 20 minutes for your brain to register fullness. That means if you eat until you're 100% full, you might have already overeaten. But there's more to it than just eating less. Studies show that practicing Hara Hachi Bu can boost metabolism, improve digestion, reduce inflammation, support healthy aging, maintain stable energy levels. So, how did this ancient practice work for me? Let's break it down day by day. My week-long experience. Day 1, tough. I kept asking myself, what does 80% even feel like? But here's a trick that helped: visualization. Day 3, a light bulb moment. I used to mindlessly finish my meals while working, but this time I felt energized, not sluggish. That afternoon, I had one of my most productive coaching sessions ever. Day 5. Okay, confession time. I almost forgot about the 80-20th rule at dinner. I was eating sushi, very ironic, right? And chatting with a friend. Before I knew it, my plate was empty. I thought, wait, did I just eat past 80%? That moment made me realize how easy it is to slip back into old habits when you're distracted. But here's the key: progress, not perfection. The Japanese concept of Hara Hachi Bu in daily life. One of the most fascinating things I learned? Hara Hachi Bu isn't just about food. It's a way of life. In Okinawa, you won't see people rushing through meals, eating in their cars, or mindlessly snacking while watching TV. Instead, they slow down, appreciate their food, and eat with purpose. I noticed that when I stopped multitasking while eating. No phone, no distractions. I actually enjoyed my meals way more, and I felt satisfied long before I expected to. The 3 game-changing tips. 1. The 2-breath pause. Every few bites, take 2 deep breaths. This forces you to slow down and actually listen to your body. 2. The chopstick hack. Even if you're not eating Japanese food, using chopsticks automatically slows you down. I was skeptical, but this changed everything. 3. The palm method. Just cup your palm to visualize. That's roughly the portion size that will leave you 80% full, not stuffed. No more guessing. Bonus Japanese secrets. The temperature hack. Did you know Japanese families rarely drink ice-cold water with meals? Instead, they sip room temperature tea or water. I learned this the hard way. I was having lunch with a Japanese friend, happily gulping down a glass of ice water between bites. She smiled and said, "In Japan, we believe this is like throwing cold water on a burning stove. It slows digestion." I was skeptical at first, but I decided to test it. And you know what? After switching to room temperature drinks, I noticed I could actually feel my fullness signals better. No more post-meal bloating or sluggishness. The color secret. Japanese meals always include 5 colors: green, red, yellow, white, and black-purple. But here's the easy version. Just aim for 3 colors on your plate. Japanese longevity, the low-fat, high-protein secret. Now, there's another huge reason why the Japanese live longer. It's not just how much they eat, but what they eat. Unlike the typical Western diet, which is loaded with processed fats and refined carbs, the traditional Japanese diet is naturally low in fat, but high in quality protein. You'll find plenty of fish, tofu, lean meats, and plant-based proteins like natto and edamame. Their meals prioritize quality over quantity, meaning nutrient-dense foods that fuel the body without excess calories. And unlike Western low-fat diets that rely on processed alternatives, the Japanese get their fats naturally, from foods like fish, sesame seeds, and seaweed. This balance of lean protein, healthy fats, and whole foods is one of the biggest keys to longevity. It helps maintain lean muscle, steady energy levels, and optimal digestion, all without overeating. This made practicing the 80-20 rule even easier, because when your food is nutrient-dense, you naturally need less. Okay, here we are again. Let me tell you about a Japanese mindset. Hope I say it correctly. The Ikigai mindset. Many Okinawans follow a philosophy called Ikigai, which loosely translates to reason for being. They believe eating well isn't about dieting or weight loss. It's about fueling the body for a meaningful life. Think about that. What if every meal you ate wasn't just about satisfying hunger, but about supporting your purpose? The Japanese art of gratitude, the arigato mindset. One of the most beautiful things I learned from this experience? The Japanese carry deep gratitude for everything they have in life. Before meals, many Japanese say itadakimasu, which means I humbly receive. It's a way of showing respect for the food, the farmers, and the entire process that brought the meal to the table. When you approach food with gratitude instead of restriction, eating becomes a joyful experience rather than just fuel. So here's a challenge for you. Before your next meal, pause for a moment and say, arigato. Thank you for the food you're about to eat. I guarantee it changes the way you feel about food. Secret tip, the 90-second mindful eating ritual. 1. Sit up straight and take 3 deep breaths. 2. Place your hand on your stomach and visualize feeling 80% full. 3. Take your first bite slowly and put down your utensil between bites. Results and transformation, I am excited to tell you. Energy levels became way more stable. No more afternoon crashes. Sleep improved noticeably. Digestion felt smoother and lighter. And surprisingly, I actually enjoyed my meals more. Bonus advanced challenge. Want to take this to the next level? Try the 12-hour eating window. Combine Hara Hachi Bu with a 12-hour eating window. If you're up for it, drop a fire emoji in the comments and I'll be following up with you. Tag me in your colorful plate photos with #RapidVitalityCode 8020. If you're taking on the challenge, drop a fire emoji in the comments. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and join the Rapid Vitality Code community. Don't miss the next video. The 3-day energy reset, backed by science and proven to work. Stay vital, because small changes create massive transformations.